Are you stuck staring at your brand new Shopify store, wondering why the sales are just not coming in? I've been there. When I launched my first store, which eventually did over 2.5 million in sales, I faced the exact same frustration. Most new store owners make the same mistake. They focus on the wrong things in the wrong order. That's when I built a system step by step that reliably brought in sales every single day. But here's the truth, if you don't lay the foundation correctly, no amount of effort will fix it later. So, to help you skip the painful trial and error, let me show you exactly how you need to be thinking about generating sales from day one. It's like a ladder, you have to get through each step to get on to the next. My first mistake was almost fatal. Let me illustrate the point with a quick clip from Stephen He, the famous business coach. Let's say you're shopping for a birthday toy for your son, and this happened.
New Godzilla movie coming out, you have any Godzilla toy?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Big fella, the drawings worse than the toy.
Got RoboCop.
Ah, that was so successful, they actually made a sequel. Robot Cop 2!
Oh, Pete Pie!
Yeah, it's the product. When I started, the first product I tried almost wiped me out. What I thought would sell just didn't. When we used to live back in Poland, there were all these organic shops everywhere stocking German organic health products and organic vegetables and meat. While they didn't stay in business for too long, there was always another store opening up to replace them, so the sector itself seemed promising. We had some health issues at the time in the family, and it required us to eat organic to feel better. So I thought that we can't be the only ones, and that's the range of products we decided to import to the UK. But in a word, it just didn't work. If you want to find out more about that failure, watch this video here. I'll also link that in the description below. Thankfully, I listened to my own advice and diversified the supplier base. It was obvious that we'll need to experiment to find a niche, that's why we only spent £200 on each supplier's products as a first order. Our final supplier was in the food supplements niche. We used these products in Poland and liked them a lot. Originally, I didn't even want to sell it because it was too commercial, but I don't know what I was thinking. Turns out it was a hit, and we managed to build an amazing relationship with the manufacturer and be the official representative in the UK and Ireland. Right now we're building a B2B offering for other UK businesses to buy from us, so that's what I'm trying to say, that it's crucial that you get the product right. Think about the future and how you could scale it going forward and protect yourself from competition. If you find a losing product, no one will care, but if it's a winning one, you'll have plenty of copycats cropping up, so think ahead. If you're stuck on the research phase, don't worry, I made a whole ebook showing you step by step what you need to do to find the winning product. You can download it for free using the link in the description below. Your product is a foundation of your business, but it's only the beginning of the whole process of running a successful business. The next step is critical so that you can maximize sales from each customer. But how do you do that? You need to structure your offering in a way that makes it a no-brainer for the customer to buy now. If you can make them buy more than one thing, that's even better. Each product will have complementary products that go with it really well. On Amazon, this is called frequently bought with. If you can present your product as a part of a larger package and try to sell that package instead, it will grow your business even faster. You can use things like volume discounts, upsells, cross-sells and bundles to make customers buy more. If you also include some urgency in the form of a sale that's due to end soon, this will work even better. You can also use things like free gift with purchase after crossing a certain order value, start off with a free delivery and then add products as bonuses as the order price increases. Take a look at health.com for an amazing implementation of the offer architecture. Once you've convinced your customers to add the items to the basket, they'll proceed to the checkout screen. You have to answer anxieties, questions and build trust. In the checkout, if you fail to provide answers to all the questions they might have in their head, you might lose the sale. For this reason, it's critical that you make all the information clearly visible on your site and even repeated in multiple places. People will want to know if you're a real business, how long they'll have to wait for the delivery, what will the delivery cost, and do you have other satisfied customers. So display all this information prominently on the homepage, product page and basket page. Selling things is mostly psychology, so you have to get ahead of customers' objections and reservations about your offer. When you present your product in a favorable light and convince people to buy, there's still one more thing that has the potential to blow up your sales. A lot of merchants are focused on just getting the first sale on a customer, but they don't spend too much time thinking about what happens next. They put money in the pocket and move on quickly, but that's a fatal mistake. Having already spent the money on getting your customers, you have to make sure they'll be acting in your interest and not just forget about you the minute they receive the order. If you're only just starting, you shouldn't hide from your customers. Display your phone number prominently on your website and make them call you. This way, you'll actually talk to them and be able to ask them questions. Ask questions like, what made you buy this product and not something else? Why did you choose our products? What's the problem you're trying to solve? What made you buy today? And how did you find us? Was there anything we can do better or clearer? And finally, was there anything that almost stopped you buying from us? It will be quite strange to interrogate your customers, but the information they give you will be very valuable. You'll be able to use this information to work on your offer. Also, once you have all these concerns, you can address them in an FAQ on your website. All of these things should result in your conversion rate increasing. So basically, you would make more money in the future if you solve these problems. Getting all these things right will create an amazing store for you and your customers. But there's still one thing you might be missing. Without it, your store is as good as dead. In the olden days, it was much easier to get discovered online. Basically, any new store got instant traffic and interest. Things have changed a lot since then. It used to be much easier to get on the first page of Google results. There wasn't so much competition, but now the situation is very different. I don't know if a lot of people even Google for products anymore. Even if they do, they don't tend to look at the organic search results down the bottom, but just click the shopping ads at the top. At least that's what I do. Google does a decent job of showing you the relevant ads that you're looking for, and also shows competitively priced offers towards the top. So it's a quite good user experience. But that's because it knows what's actually selling and what's popular and shows you that first. This is a self-reinforcing cycle that you want to benefit from. If your site's already optimized for purchases, you should get great results from people clicking on your ads. That in turn will tell Google that your product is a good one and it should send you more and more traffic. More traffic means more customers, more sales, but also more expense. So it's really critical that you make the most of the traffic Google sends you and don't stop at what we call the front end. You want to increase your customer lifetime value because that means you can spend more to acquire more customers. What you need is called a backend strategy. But what's that about? In this video here, I'll show you the easiest way you can use an e-commerce to increase your lifetime value by 40% by creating a backend strategy. This helped me grow my turnover from 300 a year to $1 million a year. I'll see you there.